Hi guys. Okay, so life has been super chaotic and I literally can't catch a freaking break. So it's been taking me longer to read this book. But not just that, on top of all that, October 29th was Selling Sunset, and then like a week later was Selling the OC, and then like that same week was All's Fair. So I'm watching all of that. I was finishing My Life with the Walter Boys season 1 because I've never seen it. And then what else was I watching? Oh, and then the Kardashians. And then on top of all that, I was watching a lot of YouTube. And then on top of all that, I was trying to read this. So the reason I am reading these, so this is my thoughts on The House of Hades by Riordan. This is the spine, this is the back. This is like the original covers that were released when the book was released in 2013. I think I explained it in my Mark of Athena video. I read the first 2 in middle school, and then I literally remember being in middle school reading the first 2, and then I like read a little bit of Mark of Athena, or I don't remember back then, and then that's why I bought it recently, because I just had this feeling of like, not like unfinished business, but it's just like I kind of want to know what happens. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like this, like, I do have a list of books to read that I have like physically with me, and it's just like more of, let me get to this first before the year is over so I can finish that whole series and then just be done with that chapter. And it's also making me feel like a kid again. Do you know what I mean? It was getting to be a little bit much with all the romance books, and then now that I'm reading this, and then I read My Dark Vanessa before this, and then I read The Mark of Athena before My Dark Vanessa, now I'm like, okay, wait, I feel like I really need like romance now. So now after all this adventure, I'm like so tired and I feel like I need a romance now. But I don't know what I'm gonna do since I finished this. I do need to buy, I don't have it yet, I need to buy the last book, which is Blood on the Blood of Mount Olympus, or The Blood on Mount Olympus. I forgot what it's called, sorry. But that one, the very last book in the series, I need to buy that still. But I think this one was good. You know what? I'm surprised. I thought I was going to like really, really love this one because they were going to go into the underworld and it was going to be like a super crazy journey. And it was an interesting journey. Like, Rick Riordan cannot write a bad book, at least I don't think as of yet that I've read. But I feel like, strangely enough, I kind of liked what happened in Mark of Athena more. I don't know, I just like ended up liking Mark of Athena more. I think like I love the whole Narcissist thing, and then the Arachne encounter compared to the stuff that happened here. I don't know, I just feel like the stuff that happened in the other book was better. I don't know why. I just feel like, I know I shouldn't really be comparing the books, honestly, but I feel like Mark of Athena was better than this book. And then I don't know what else to say about this. Like, I thought it was good. Spoiler alert, I was really surprised to find out that Nico D'Angelo is gay and had a crush on Percy, and that's why he was acting weird towards Percy. And we see him acting weird towards Percy too in the last couple pages of this book. But then I forgot that there was that new series that Nico D'Angelo is the main character in. I forgot what the series is called, but the first book is called The Sun and the Star, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna read those. They look interesting, but like I feel like I will read that if there's like nothing else that I want to read. But there's other things that I want to read. Like, I don't know if I want to read another Percy Jackson book just yet. I mean, I will read the 5th one because I need to finish the series. My goal is to finish the 5th book before the new year, and I can definitely do it if my life can like stop trying to destroy me, if it would like get it together, you know what I mean? So, because I have not had a break, so if that can happen, if all goes well, then I will finish the last book and I will be very, very happy to do so. What other key points happened here? I don't know. I mean, like, it was really interesting that, spoiler alert again, that Tartarus was an entity in itself. Like, would you call him a god? I guess you can call him like a god or a deity or an entity. I don't know. That was really cool. And then like the river was like his blood, kind of like his veins, the blood that flows through his veins. What I do like about Rick Riordan and the Percy Jackson, this Heroes of Olympus series, is sorry, just reading a text. Is that the characters fool the gods and goddesses with their like sarcastic humor, and they know how to get to the gods and goddesses' egos. It is so funny because in a way it's like so believable that like the gods and goddesses would totally fall for these type of tricks, because duh, like they have like the biggest egos ever. I don't know, it just feels very authentic and it feels very believable. Like I feel like that would literally be the case if that was a dialogue that happened in real life with those gods and goddesses. So I feel like that is just so funny. Like they did it with what's his name, like Nocturnal or Night, that god, when they were inside Tartarus and they were trying to create like that passage, shadow passage from Tartarus to like the doors of death. If you've read the book, you know what I'm talking about. Like all those characters, like they were like getting to their ego, and then it was confusing them, and then it was tricking them, and it was so good. I really liked it. I don't know what else to say, but I don't have any notes. Like for these books, like I don't have any notes. I'm just like going off of what I think of in my head. I still don't mind it too much that it's third person, but I see why it's obviously third person. Like there's so many characters, and yeah, like there's just no other way around it. What else do I mention? I don't know what else to talk about. It's just, honestly, I'm like so surprised that I didn't love this book as much as I thought I would. I like love Mark of Athena more, which is so weird. I didn't think I would love that book, but then I read this and I was like, yeah, I think I like Mark of Athena more. So I'm really excited to read The Blood of, or The Blood on Mount Olympus, which is the 5th and final book of the Heroes of Olympus series. And this is Percy and Annabeth in the underworld, trying to get to the doors of death. I think those are the doors of death because they look like elevator doors. Yeah, so I'm just so excited for that. I don't know when I'm gonna get it. I'm probably gonna get it on Cyber Monday, whenever there's like a really good deal on Amazon. Because Barnes & Noble does have these, but at the moment I literally do not want to pay the full price, so I will do the Amazon. But otherwise I would have supported Barnes & Noble. I like both. It just depends on what's going on in my life at the time that I'm gonna choose one or the other. So like literally, like it's not that deep, but it's the world of a difference for me, so maybe it is that deep. I don't know what else to say. I think I'm done. Okay, but I would definitely recommend this series because I did need like adventure, because there's only so much romance you can read, you know. At some point it just becomes so repetitive, but then also adventure kind of becomes repetitive too. So it's like the genres need to be changed. Like you cannot just read romance all the time. I know it's not that I tested myself this year with that. It's just, so after something happened earlier this year, I just like really needed romance books all the time. Like I really did, to keep me in a higher vibration. That's literally what I read it for. That's why I didn't read it. Oh, you know what it was? Well, one of the reasons was after I read The Secret History, I don't know what it was about that book that I was just like, and I think it was Enchantra too, like a little bit of that. I was like, I can't do this, you guys. Like I have to read like high vibrational books, high positive books. So I started reading a lot of romance, and then I got to be too much, and then I was changing genres, and then now adventure's a little bit too much. Now I want to go back to romance, and then I'm probably just going to be cycling through the genres like that. So I do recommend this one. I don't think anyone is too young or too old to read this. But for it to be like almost 600 pages, maybe you might get tired of the writing just because it's between adult and kid. So like anyone can read it, but I don't know. I think some people might get tired of the writing because it's a lot. It's really a lot. Like each book is like almost 600 pages. So yeah, it's a lot. Even I think so. But I think the story is done and told very, very well. And I love these covers so much. Like the new covers don't do it justice at all. Like there's just no replacing this original cover. Like the artwork, all 5 books, the artwork for the original covers is amazing. I don't even know who the artist is, but like props to you. I think it's probably like on the sleeve somewhere. It doesn't show it actually. Jacket illustration by John Rocco, and then jacket design by Joanne Hill. Okay, amazing. Both of you are amazing. So yeah, I have to give credit. Like they're amazing. And then yes, I will be watching season 2 of Percy Jackson show on Netflix, on Disney Plus. On Disney Plus. I'm actually really excited, and I actually really like Percy. I didn't think I would like him because I'm so trained with Logan Lerman. You know, it's just like, you know, it's just like you get used to one actor, but I don't know. I actually like the new one. He's very the character, but then like the character, but then Logan Lerman is very like visually Percy. Do you see what I'm saying? Even though the new actor, I can't think of his name right now. I feel so bad. But the new actor that plays Percy Jackson on the show, yeah, I think he's good. I really like him. So that's my thoughts. These are honestly, I don't even know if these are like called reviews anymore. It's just like my thoughts on the books that I read. But yeah, that was that. It literally took me a fucking month to read this because of everything that was going on. It was so chaotic. I could not find time to read. I didn't really prioritize it, honestly, but I could have had a lot of time to read it, but I didn't prioritize it. Because I was just like going mentally insane over so many things in life. So just say a prayer that life gets better, you guys. Please. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go that way.